Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, let's get in here. I know, right? Oh my god, hon. I'm sure this isn't gonna cause scattering. Shouldn't, but weirder things have happened with my trucking, and I hate it when it does stupid shit. Alright. Anyways, hello, my love. Hey, Paul, Affinity, Ether. Hello. Hello. Hey, Kit Kat. I think they're still propping shit. That amuses me. I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's see if that little... if I still have the things in this. Do I still have... I do. Okay, let's fucking go. I need to check and see if this is still in here. Actually, before I do that, let me see. Did she ever update the other one? She did update the other one. Is it still here? It is. Let's go. Yo, she fixed it! Let's fucking go! Get to explore the hidden archives. Hell yeah.
Hi, I'm a DM. Anyways, you can start requesting off of me.
About damn time.
Sorry, we were just explaining things to our flock of NPCs.
You're good.
Yep.
I'm glad
Once
she
you all
fixed
get
that.
Here, I will direct you where you need to go because you're not starting at spawn.
I'm glad Bibis fixed that and added that back. Had that room, because that room was actually broken
But
when she first
I will
when we
ask
went
this:
that
is
map
there
the
any?
first time.
Actually, once you guys get in here, I'll what's it called?
Oh my.
I'll grab silver. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
See her come back. Ah. I'm behind you. Hi.
Hello.
Oh.
Is there a music off button somewhere?
No, I would just muted the music.
Yeet.
The world, I should say. Yeah.
Yeet. I was checking the Charlene map.
I am
Hmm.
I am not clothed right for this environment. I'm gonna be shivering my ass off. Oh great.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I have a laptop. I should be fine.
You'll be fine. This is Cynthia's weather right here.
Of course it
Straight
is.
up.
This is Kristoff's weather too. He lives in the tundra.
Yeah.
God damn it, we're in the cold.
Man, you chose well, my friend.
Everyone's just like, we're in the cold. I hate it here.
Meanwhile, me, I love it here.
Pretty much.
Why is my hand
But,
tracking being weird? Stop it.
Music change.
Oh yeah, for the music in the world, just mute the world because there's no button for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So due to how windy it is, I'm guessing it's gonna be hard for.
Welcome.
I guess I can't answer my questions then. Fuck.
Sorry, forgive me. I didn't know you were gonna ask a question right away.
Nah, I
do
see how it
have-
is. I'll see how it is.
Oh my god.
Alright, but anyways, first off, welcome. I will be your main DM for tonight. I will be helping out with the coordination alongside the narration when it comes to certain things. If you guys need some dice rolls and whatnot, I do have that ready, if anything. So, you know. Also, just as a fair warning, don't expect too much, but don't expect no challenge
Too little?
either. Because I will, quite literally, I will humble if I have to, if things tend to get a little bit more fun than how it needs to be. But nevertheless, one thing to note, out of character before anything, do not go in the water. You will actually fall through the map. So, in terms of in-character
I want to drink the water.
No, that is salt water.
Oh, that's funny.
When it comes to-
I can see the ghost lurking in the corner.
No, don't. You don't see nothing.
I can see Zero right fucking there. And he's
No, no, you
invisible.
don't.
I have X-ray vision. Get fucked.
But yeah, but turn all that off for now. Turn all that
Yeah,
off.
I turned it off. It's
So
fine.
when it comes to the water, treat it as a thin layer of ice that you know damn well, despite how careful you are, you're gonna fall through if you try to step on it or fly hover over it. So,
Noted.
however, we are not gonna be starting here. We're gonna be actually starting a bit over yonder, over there. So yes, Kristoff.
So, due to how I'm seeing the winds within this area, I'm guessing Silas won't be able to use his wings for flight as much.
I would say you would actually have a little bit more buoyancy, if that makes sense, and whatnot. You'll have a little bit more airtime, but unless you want your wingtips to actually freeze over, I don't recommend flying for long. So you can still fly, and in fact, you will actually be a bit more agile, seeing as the wind will actually help you with the amount of force. However,
Hit the
it's
timer.
cold. It's cold.
And I don't have a jacket.
So yeah, so you would either think about it this way. You can fly very well in this kind of windy weather. However, you have a limited time to do so, and if you break that limit, you won't be able to fly at all because your wings would be frozen and are too cold to, you know.
They start to get numb
Yeah.
and start
Yeah.
to slow down.
So, other things to take note of. When it comes to the narrative prospect of things, I will of course, be doing my best as main DM for tonight to narrate and properly show you guys what is happening, why it's happening, and to actually discover and uncover what has truly happened to the ship. So, and as per in-character knowledge, Ace has specifically told you guys that this mission is to be expected to be involved with Silver Union directly. So expect some resistance from drones, soldiers, etc. So be careful, be at your A game if anything else happens. He's also going to be designating you as you are the highest rank out of all of them in terms of the core level as team captain, since none of the other Silvercores are going to be here.
Got it.
And Ace will quite literally be like this. It's gonna tell you straight up, go in, extract the data, get out. It can't be simpler than that, so no pressure, you know? Hopefully enough, you guys actually end up uncovering a few more things than that what I have saved, rather than just the default. And if anything, there isn't really much else other than...
Are we gonna wait for Carson to join?
Would you like to?
I mean, she says she wouldn't be here until like what, 30 after?
It's already almost.
Yeah,
almost
30
eight,
after.
It's 8:17, so we would have like less than 13 minutes if you.
Well, okay.
want to start
She
early.
said that she works until 8:30 Eastern, but that doesn't account for travel time.
Then we will
That's
be
a-
starting without her then, if that is the case.
Mhm.
Simple
Yeah.
4 to 5 man team. So.
In this sense, if
regardless
there's
of-
a reward, they'll be split it up. They'll still be gained.
Yeah, I mean they can always they can drop in as like reinforcements or something if needed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And speaking of rewards, obviously rewards as per some missions and whatnot and other places in the metaverse, they will be handled after the mission and whatnot. You know, dice rolls, everything, yada yada yada.
I was about to be rolling.
But nevertheless, actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna use. I should probably use.
No, Atrix here. You're not doing it right. Pull revolver again.
So,
You're not doing it right.
Oh, you're right.
no, it's not. It's not.
Hold on.
So, real
Are you
quick,
just
I
rolling
want
that
you guys
20 nice?
to
Yeah, wait, man.
tell me the number that you guys see.
9.
50.
I see
14.
Not
15.
synced. It's not synced.
Yeah, it's not synced. So whenever you guys see this, disregard it completely. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's not gonna be the same.
I know that funny dice roller.
You can
because
also
a
you could
certain
use
group
one of the
used
Avalon
it
unit
before.
ones. Those are synced. But it is like that though. So I don't think there is a
It'll be
in-hand
alright,
one.
it'll be alright. I do have a dice roller regardless in my dash.
Okay,
so
that's
I
fair.
don't really need to.
Mary's back.
Mhm.
But yeah, so without further ado, then I would like all of you follow me, please. No. Oh, okay.
What the f you mean,
What do you mean, nuh-uh?
Fence. So.
Oh, actually, had nice jumping.
Ball
That's good.
That you guys would have been taken in through Ace's shuttle would be dropped off further down, but you're gonna be starting here. Cause
Okay.
Don't go too far, cause the snow stops. The snow stops. Right
Wee!
Yeah, I can see it.
Also, when
Yeah,
it
very
comes to
good.
the birds that you see, they are not normal. They are not normal birds. You can tell with the way that they have certain types of features on their bodies. It's
Ah, I know exactly what you're hinting at with this. Okay, got it.
Oh.
But nevertheless,
Do you need like a brief rundown for your kits, or are you good on that?
actually, yes. Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah.
Because I know I pulled you on one of them, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with my abilities.
All right, so just as a quick rundown for myself and the NPC.
Who's playing music?
No, starting with we'll start with Seer.
Okay.
I would like to know your rank, your class, alongside the weapons you have.
What you mean by a rank? You mean by core level or what?
Core level, yes.
Okay.
I'd say the passes are more important besides abilities, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially for her,
Yeah,
she's
passives.
got passives. So
Let me.
okay, so Dark Indigo Core, and she is artillery stealth. She primary passives, first and foremost, pulses of the living. She is able to detect living creatures, entities, and such like that, and electrical synths. Within a 40 to 50 feet radius around her. If this is someone that is, she has known for a while, let's say Ace, for example, she can recognize that it's Ace, but it takes a few encounters for her to recognize the signature, as everyone's signature is unique. That's her first passive. Second passive is metal manipulation. She can pull metal from basically wherever it may be, like from the fucking ship. And she uses it to craft her weapons, sword specifically, gun, and she can also use it to basically reload her pistol, because that pistol will take ammunition off of that. So that's that on terms of her passives. Cybernetic passives is, the main one is basically she does have enhanced strength, but the other one being all of her core energy cost is halved thanks to the tampering with Silver Union shit on our body. So all of her cybernetics basically make it so she basically casts at half cost. Guns, it's simple. Like, I don't need to explain the guns, except this one. This one I will explain a little bit. 6-shooter, that's single shot. That's dual shot. It sounds different. There's a ping to it. Anything that is shot by that is going to stagger, because that's double bullets hitting them. If it's small, like smaller creatures, bigger creatures obviously it's not going to, but that's still double shots, and it's color coded. You'll see the blue shot in there. Just resonant aura. That's not gonna really do anything unless people touch it. Then it's gonna zap them for a bit. But lightning is her primary element for casting. Left and right hand. I'll do it this way. Storm, massive AoE, does what it does. Conal discharge. Teleport. That is literally a blink. That is not like she's standing around type thing. She's blinking. This is her bigger ability. This does take a bit for her to charge it. Roughly 60 seconds. However, anyone who has lightning can contribute to it, and it makes it charge faster.
Right.
And it does this.
Big attack.
Yep. After she uses that, after she does use that though, she gets exhausted for about 60 seconds. What she will primarily do is if she does that, she will immediately drop into cloak, and she'll get out of the way. So this is her cloak. Thermal is basically next to impossible to use to detect it. You can, it just takes a lot of effort. It basically scrambles pretty much almost any and all sensors. However, you can detect her through like scent, but again, it's going to be heightened senses for that. Only other things is she does have flight, and she does have a dash.
Just in case, if you like hypothetically, if you walk into a trip mine, that trip mine's still.
Oh, it's still gonna trip off because she's just invisible. Yeah, she's still physically there. You're just gonna have a very hard time seeing her.
Any of you just hear beep, beep.
And you'd be like, oh, fuck me.
So, thank you.
But that's about it. Unless you have any questions you need to ask of me, real quick before we go.
I do not
Oh, and she does have sight. She does have a HUD. She does have the HUD. She does have night vision, X-ray, and wireframe. But she does have a HUD up as well. If you don't want me to use one for this mission, I will not use it for the mission.
I would say maybe the.
I can turn off the X-ray. I won't use the X-ray for this one.
Yeah, the X-ray
I'll use the
one
night
might be
vision.
good much, but the others, the night vision, the night vision will be good.
Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem with
that. Be needing night vision at all either because
well, if we're going inside the ship, maybe it depends on the lighting. You know what I mean?
There is a part.
Yeah. Aside from that,
regardless of-
yeah, that's pretty much it. Unless you want me to trip to this, and then that's problems for everyone.
No,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Anyways,
Kyle, you're next.
Green Core, stealth and support. I guess cybernetic passives are just buffer eyes or cybernetically enhanced, aka same HUD as.
Kit Kat,
Ilya.
keep that's a DM. Inform the DMs on that one.
Enhance,
Like
right?
ping them in the
Athletics
Discord or
and
something
right
if you need
armor
to.
enhanced,
I won't be able to be looking at
basically
chat
more
often.
strength and durability, and in neck enhancement, which does the holographic illusion.
Chaos.
Explain yourself.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
Wow.
Sorry, I meant to do
You're giving
this.
an example. You're giving an example. It's fine.
Anyways, so main passives are, well, for the neck enhancement is the hidden identity, where basically any camera systems will be kind of glitched out, or her face will appear as someone else's face, so her identity is hidden.
Artillery stealth, and
Then her
Stealth support.
main,
stealth support.
self support. Then her main passive is real or fake. So a lot of enemies will have a hard time basically telling if her illusions or holographic illusions are real or fake.
So in a way, it's like
And
a
the way
perfect
you can
copy
tell
kind of
is
thing.
that sometimes certain things will be slightly off shaded or slightly off in a sense.
So
Yeah.
they basically have to, so it's basically a perfect copy until they like see the smaller details.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool.
So, artillery stealth support. Usagi, you're next. Because I do mainly just want mostly just the passives and the classes itself, because it does actually help determine the threat level and whatnot, and how you guys are affected by certain things. So, Usagi.
You're just asking for just passives and such?
Yeah, mostly just the passives, your rank and class, alongside anything in specific that you need to let the DMs or NPCs know about.
Also, another thing, if you have an ability that's not obvious, obviously that.
Oh yeah, I should
I
probably
still
explain.
have a few things on mine that is not obvious. Green, stealth support, no digital footprint, passive, anything cybernetic or robot cameras cannot see me. I do not show up on any cameras or monitors. A hacker, so that's kind of a given. One of my things is I can just like point out certain enemies and mark a weak point on them. or even make them like more susceptible to damage, or I can provide like an overcharge to allies as well.
Good.
Does
Okay,
it have
so-
a range?
No. How about my range
Line of
is
sight.
I
I
would
can-
say visually,
if I can see
when it
it,
comes to
line
eyesight,
of
yeah.
sight.
When it comes
line
to
of sight. If I can see it,
I will
can
say-
tell.
I will say,
weak
I know
point.
damn well you're not gonna be able to see shit on the. If you guys see the tail and whatnot, you're not gonna be able to mark shit that's all the way over there. Yes,
No,
it's in your
'cause
line
that's
of
like
sight, but,
snow
you know, balance
covered.
it out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
No,
I can
so-
see it.
Like,
But regardless, I will
Yes,
give you.
Jake.
I will give you a far enough range. Trust. But regardless, enough. Anything else? Huh?
I can put my punk hacker all the way up there because I have that little system.
I don't even see anything.
Alright, but
Yeah,
anyway,
well, it's a
let's keep
local
going.
thing.
Okay.
Anything else? All right, Christoph.
Alright, Silas Everborn. Green Core, Fighter and Artillery. His passives, well, Wind Affinity.
Speak today.
You're good.
His passives, Sharp Eyes. He has excellent excellent eyesight when he's seeing stuff from afar, but when it comes from stuff up close, that's when he struggles. Enhanced senses. He can pick up any kinds of dangers, whether it being close to him or far away, depending on the scent or the type of prey that he's hunting down. His enhanced reflexes. He has increased agility and mobility due to his wings and just being a huntsman.
Yeah.
You good, Ari? I forgot I was unmuted. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Great job.
Anyways, hack resistance. Silas has some resistance towards any enemies that might hack his cybernetics. So if someone tries to hack his cybernetic legs or cybernetic gauntlets, he has a. I do trust you for whatever resistance you will give him.
Yeah. Trust me, I will make it very specific and very clear and direct. Because the way I like to DM is very interactive and very sometimes up close and personal with the players and whatnot. Yes, I'll be giving the NPCs like their signals, commands, things like that, blah 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 blah. But when it comes to narration and how things go, I'm more active in it because I'm actually going to be like right here with you guys, and of course I have my co-DMs as help if anything else. So it's not good.
I forgot to mention, I can use this as recon.
Yeah, you can.
And I also
Yeah.
forgot to mention a few of my
But,
abilities
yeah,
since
I can
model-wise.
use this as-
and whatnot, just in
I
case.
can use this as recon, but I'm completely vulnerable while using it because I put myself in the
Indeed.
first person FPV version.
Of course.
And I
And of
should probably
course,
explain a
will
few of my
be-
abilities
I will be
since
doing my
they're-
best to, if I have to, I will jump into the player VC to let you know, like, you're getting jumped. Get out of the
I
way.
can still hear, so if someone attacks me and they telegraph it, I'm
okay,
attacking
so
you
it's
from
not.
behind.
So okay,
Yeah,
so be
I
careful
just
then. 'Cause
can't
don't do the
see.
audio thing then.
I just cannot, yeah, I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
using,
because I know the
like,
drone has the
actually hearing
capability
through
of
the
doing
drone.
an ability where the drone can actually like deafen you around you, and it does the audio near the drone instead. So like,
Yeah,
I only
I hear
figured
through the
that.
drone instead.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'd only do that if I get told by
Um,
allies.
Mercury
Yeah.
stinky
Help
drone.
morph with the actually no, morph can just clone you after one.
Yeah.
So
Also, I should probably explain a few of Leo's abilities since they are not, very prevalent on this model.
yes, of course.
So, one ability is hallucinogenic eyes, aka kind of imagine Ghost Rider, but it's not fatal.
Of course.
And then there is elusive suggestion, which basically makes it Leo can basically go up to an enemy and go, could you please open the door? And I have to get a dice roll with a 15 or higher for it to work. And it's not like
You
a
know
direct
what?
order, it's just a suggest. like a suggestion. And then last one is holographic construction, which means you can basically make tools, items, and the like permanence, aka how solid it is, depends on how she understands the item.
Right.
And yeah, that's basically it.
Cool, cool, cool.
Only other one thing for me, Ilya does have sharpened senses. I forgot that one for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Just as a quick review. Fighter, artillery,
Eh,
stealth,
I was already gonna do it.
support.
Yeah,
I remember.
honestly,
Fuck, I
bowgun's
forgot.
so
Both
What's
Chris,
your class?
both Cryo and
Support, yeah,
Silvercore.
sorry, I'm in drone. I
Stealth
can't.
support. You're good.
Remember,
Oh, sorry.
The-
Yeah.
see.
If I take
Yeah, both of them are
two
stealth support.
the
Both of them are
new
stealth
guns for the
support.
I
drill
still
and
have
just stick
I
them
have
to
some
each other
abilities that I
and
need
get a double
to
barrel. Does it still count as
address
two guns?
because
Okay, go for
some
it.
of them are
No, Ames is not here.
motion based. So this ability is Wind Pulse.
I would say yes.
This is the AOE or AOE a kind of ability where, due to his wind affinity, he will flap his wings at an extreme hard pace to the point it pushes all enemies all away from him.
Okay.
His second ability, Lifting Heights, he will perform a squat upon the ground as his legs will begin to intensify, and once it reaches a charge level of 3, he will be able to pretty much send himself high into the sky, allowing him gain
So
full
basically, you
height.
have.
I mean, yeah,
parts that can
you
either
kind of
blow
have
away
to.
from you or
That's the
launch you
thing.
Up in the sky, right?
Yeah, fuck you. the other ability is Striking Force, which can combo with ability 2,
That's
where
Silver's model.
once Silas comes from the sky and starts crashing down, he'll charge up his fist, and once he lands that striking blow onto his enemy, his fist will do a what's the word? A heavy amount of blunt damage from
Fair enough.
his incoming strike. If you know from the
Yes.
Peregrine Falcon.
Peregrine
also high
Falcon.
arc.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, then, if that is the case, we're gonna get things started then. So give me 1 second.
Why? What the fuck? Why you?
Fuck, I was muted. I just said hi, how are ya?
Oh my god.
God bless.
Alrighty, who wants to roll to see if they live or not?
I'm rolling to see if Gren lives.
You know me, I love
Gren
getting
lives.
killed, right?
Yeah, I'll help you with that.
Now let's see if Ilya lives.
What the fuck?
Now
I
let's
live.
see
Let's
if
go.
Elise lives.
Jesus, even
Cryo,
on this mission,
let's see if you live.
She's back up.
absolutely not.
No, you
Yeah.
live. You're
Yay.
fine. Gerida. Let's see if you live. Oh,
This game
no.
knows me. The dice roller knows me.
And Silas. Let's see if you live.
Well, there goes a bird.
To be fair, Gren didn't necessarily state how how they were going to die. You could also just die emotionally.
Yeah, you could die emotionally.
Duck season.
Periodically
Rabbit
over
season.
time. Like all of us in
How about
life.
no season?
Now let's see if these two will get revived. Close enough. You are not dying anymore.
Vax.
You can't shoot the DM. I'm the
Find out
DM here.
character. Having a backstory labeled as find out in character is the best backstory.
True.
Give me my guidance!
Wow, I keep rolling 12s. That's funny.
My Gookin gun.
Give me my guidance!
Alright, here's your roll for
my
good luck for all
comeback.
of you as a
Give me
whole.
my guidance! No.
Looked as a whole.
I was gonna laugh if that landed on.
Friday the 13th.
Oh, that.
God.
Oh, we're fucked. I was gonna laugh if that. I was gonna laugh if that was a nat one.
13th. It is Friday the 13th. Oh,
Yeah,
should watch
it is
that
Friday.
movie. We should watch the movie.
God damn it, Kristoff.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I swear to God.
Oh my god.
Dice roll. Dice roll.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I can make this even better.
The dice don't like
Hold
me
on.
today.
Where is it? Here we go.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. I just realized I'm the only.
All right. How did I get here again? What the fuck?
I'm in the pose.
Why do you do this?
Get in the water.
No. You gave me this power. You know that, right?
I know, but still.
I fucking love. I need to clip that shit from last night. I love how you're just like, I need therapist, and then I just like, we are your therapist. You're just like you can barely hold it in.
I know what you
It was so funny. I love how you just like you just could not hold it in as you're just like I'm not you're not a therapist.
It actually looks like I'm piloting a drone. There you
There you go.
Why is it wagging?
It's happy.
go. Random hologram.
You know what?
You know what, Hal? You know what, Avalon?
Perish.
We don't need Avalon here.
Like a ballerina.
What did I do?
It's like we do not need Avalon here.
Apparently we can now build pistols for Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I know. I just saw
items.
that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Cool. I can have Cynthia go back to her dual pistol roots. Not.
My peoples, my Silvercore recruits.
Yeah, building pistols for the
Captain.
grip.
Look, there's only one pistol you need, and that's Ariana's bow from Destiny. That's it.
I'm assuming there's map music, right? Or like your
yeah,
avatar
music
music, I
will
should
be
say.
playing,
I'm sorry, avatar music.
Yeah. So, as stated, the synopsis is as follows. Ace has instructed all of you to investigate the Sky Patrol ship as it has crashed due to unfortunate and unknown reasons. However, it is suspected that it is the work of the Silver Union. The main objective is to successfully find and secure and extract with a plethora of data that you can somehow manage and scrounge from the shipwreck. So, however, upon touching down on the ice sheets and whatnot, you all understand that it's strangely quiet. Almost a bit too quiet, and when the prediction of which meeting resistance upon finding the shipwreck, there is no resistance. Nevertheless, RP cards up once the music begins.
Alright. I do not like how quiet it is. So,
Agreed.
playing this as safe as we possibly can because we don't know what the fuck is here. So, let's get this in and out. We get the information. Get the fuck out.
Of course.
Ready?
Ready as always. Do you need me to scout ahead?
I would say if you would like to, go for it. Don't go too far though. We don't know what's here. So use best discretion.
Yo, testing. Can you guys hear me?
Can hear you.
Alright, good. So, what do we see so far?
Crashed airship, and it's damn quiet.
Quiet.
Yeah, no, like,
Talking about?
it's quiet and empty, except for birds flying around.
Shit.
Yeah.
They look kind of odd.
Yeah.
I'll be running a scan overhead. Something doesn't seem right.
Mm.
Not supposed to be that quiet.
Silas, Scout over towards the top of the airship to the top of the relay over there, and then report back.
Got it.
Eyes up.
That gunshot didn't happen. That gunshot didn't happen.
Yeah, I don't like this in the slightest. There's no one here.
You see that too?
Yeah.
And seeing some dead individuals. Whoever might have been here. They definitely did not survive the cold.
Noted. If there's anything else, go ahead and report. If not, take a look at the top of the airship.
Scan. Listen up. Those birds flying around? Stay away from them. They're not normal birds. Not at all.
Noted. Suspected Ganex?
Possibly.
Noted.
If you find anything, let us know.
Got some
So
people,
you wanted
corpses
to
up ahead.
Inspect the airship.
Corpses.
Yeah.
Is it Sky Patrol?
Checking now.
Usagi and Seer, as you guys gaze upon this dead soldier, you see that it is indeed a Sky Patrol operative and whatnot. However, you see that instead of normal bullet wounds and other types of damage, you also see slash marks and bite marks alongside the armor, inside the armor, and alongside their legs and arms.
Yo, Ace, transmitting my visual to you. You seeing this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like this in the slightest.
Finding much around the crashed airship.
Let me see something real quick.
Just seems like pretty much everything is destroyed here.
Judging from the scan,
Noted. Come on back then, Silas.
the core energy is... What the hell?
Report.
Ilya,
I'm detecting core energy fluctuating in the air. It might seem invisible to the rest of you, but from what I can tell from the ship, it's like something vented all of it out.
Any reason
What
why?
the hell happened here?
Is there
From what I can see on the ship, it seems to have been infiltrated from the bottom, causing it to
with
crash.
Sios' skill of scavenging?
I
Salvaging.
Why the
from
bottom?
Soviet Union corpse.
No one.
Normal surface-to-air missiles or any other kinds of artillery wouldn't really have the capabilities of that much damage.
From their body,
Which means more than likely it wasn't that. Alright.
mags for
Got another one over here,
assault
Ace.
rifle.
I see it. Judging from the scans, multiple lacerations, bullet wounds.
Finally,
Jesus.
scavenge a
So they definitely were fighting off something.
on the side.
Bullet wounds, which probably would denote Union.
I scavenge just normal circuitry from the walking.
Do a test for me real quick. Lift up the helmet of that guy. At least lift his head up.
Lift it up.
Upon lifting up the neck, you see that his throat has been completely gored open and whatnot, and something supposedly would have burrowed inside. You see that it is almost completely hollow in the throat.
From this body,
Fucking hell.
able to scavenge
That's not Union.
be
Scans ain't showing anything up.
Silver, are any of the, like, gear and equipment still usable or viable to keep, or no?
Some, to an extent. Most of the weapons, however, they seem to have looked to have suffered some damages in terms of sabotage, rendering them useless.
Ammunition or anything, like any other supplies of the note that would be useful to scavenge, or no?
The bare minimum.
Okay. Any like data or like any notes, data pads, anything like
You
that?
see on this one it has a small little PDA. And on that PDA you happen to find a small little message of an evacuation order. Basically, they were ordered to essentially escape and evacuate from the ship from some kind of invasive force. This could end up being from the Silver Union, but from what you can see here, it's unknown. However, following the evacuation order, you also end up seeing that the data was to be safely escorted to the Silvercore mercenary squad in the first place. Almost as if these guys were actually escorting the data. They were supposed to be coming to us, but they were cut off.
Got it. That's interesting. At least these guys, they were escorting the data. Supposed to be bringing it to us. There's a few bare bones supplies. Got at least 2 mags. That's about it.
I was able to grab some stuff.
Bit of a ping scan on the inside of the ship.
Noted.
Seems to be some kind of... Is that a codex? I'm marking a location in front of you guys. There's a tool that can help you extract the data faster, just in case.
Got it. Did you guys find anything on the other soldier?
I found some pretty basic equipment as well as this broken walkie. Some
Got it.
repairs are needed, but can get me salvaged for basic circuitry.
Anything on this one? Or is that from that one?
That one, yes.
Okay.
And it was a Silver Union body.
Right, so Union was here. Okay.
Apparently.
Well,
There was a mistake.
I think so, yeah.
So, Usagi, when you come across these little lockers, if you will, they seem to be storage lockers and whatnot for multiple forms of equipment, extra supplies, and things like that, and other utility and maintenance-like equipment.
You want me
And
to
when you
try
see this
to
small little mesh
enter
here,
the
you see some
dropship,
kind of weird
see if I can
pod-like
find
device on
the
bottom.
codex?
Upon picking
No,
it up and
if we're gonna
deciphering it,
enter the
you
dropship,
see
we're gonna do so
some
together.
kind
We're not gonna go one by one on this.
and
Something is
it's
off here,
described as some
and I
kind
don't
of
like it.
data codex. It's cylindrical in shape alongside very
Signs of
glowy on the inside bits as the circuitry still seems to pulse with some kind of
possible
energy.
organics, who knows? Especially this part.
What do you find, Eureka?
I think that's the one. Oh, give me a moment.
Codex cylinder.
Got it. Also, Ace, uploading the PDA info to you right now.
Alright, I'm back. So you found the codex, right?
Birds.
Alright. Good. What you're gonna want to do with that codex, you're gonna have to find some kind of terminal or module that either stems from the bridge or the control room of the ship. Meaning you're gonna have to go inside.
Noted.
Alright.
Actually, wait.
Time for a deep dive.
Hold on. I'm detecting some kind of weird fluctuation with the energy behind you guys. Sending a ping.
Eyes up. Let's go.
Ilya, upon discovering this sheet of ice in specific, you see that the ice seems to be jumbled up, mushed, as if something were to be crushing through it or had crushed through it. And from what you can see all the way here, this seems to be some kind of impact point from something that jumped from over there all the way here. Something that supposedly had drilled through. As you see, it's some kind of like burrow or some kind of
Tunnel, basically.
tunnel.
Yeah, okay.
And upon your senses, you can sense, since you have the widened perception, with a roll of, surprisingly enough, a natural 20. You know damn well that it's far, far from here, but you feel rumbles from deep within those tunnels and whatnot. And if you use your senses correctly, you can tell that even from scanning, there's a whole channel network underground within the ice and stone. Yes, Christoph.
Would Silas have noticed this as well with his Ganix or heightened senses as well?
So, with your Ganix afflictions, you guys can sense that energy that Ace had seen. It is fluctuating all here on the point of impact. There's like traces of it that's basically just swelling through like residue. And from what you can see as well, there are slash marks, claw marks, and everything else around when it comes upon further inspection with these same signatures on them.
Noted. And they would both be able to determine it as Ganek's signatures.
Yes.
Got it. Ace, we've got a problem.
What's up?
Seeing residue of Ganex.
Ganex?
Yup.
You sure?
100%.
Shit.
Not only
I
that. Go ahead.
I can confirm as well, it is in fact Ganix, and not the friendly kinds.
Right. Well,
Whatever.
whatever's picking up on that energy, it shouldn't be anywhere near you. From what we saw in the wide-range scan, there shouldn't be anything in general at all. Nothing's been picked up.
Not only that, though. I'm pinpointing tunnels under the system here, under the ice.
Tunnels?
Yeah. It's a maze worth of tunnels. It's from what at least I can detect. I don't know how far it's going, but it's
Remnants of a colony, perhaps.
not sure, but if Ganix is still here, that's a problem. So I think we're on the clock. So let's get in and out.
If it was still here, they would already be on you.
True.
Most of the time when they leave residue, they end up leaving everything empty. Either eaten, thrashed, and trashed.
I'd rather not find out if they try and change up their tactics, you know that.
Of course. But like I said, now that you guys have the codex, I recommend you guys make it to the ship.
Right.
I'm detecting some kind of destroyed piece of the bridge that should be hanging down somewhere.
Got a ping location?
Trying. For now, keep looking forward.
Got it. Let's go.
Actually,
What's up?
try to see if you can search these lockers a bit. I'm detecting other types of gear and other types of modules here. Maybe something that we can be worth finding.
Accessing through systems, hacking through.
Alright, give it a minute.
God, actually.
God's here.
Would
Yes?
Silas be able to pry open, if he attempted to pry open these lockers with his cybernetic hands? They are the equivalent of gorilla hands from Cyberpunk.
With an 11, you can mostly lift up the entire capsule. But with a conjoined help of Ilya with a 16, the both of you will be able to not only hack through to unlock it, you will be able to pry it open.
As you open the locker, you see what seems to be obviously a bunch of old dusk in here, but the main things that stand out are two sets of pair of pistols and a sword. But on top of that as well, you see an old picture of two sisters, one with scarlet hair and one with black hair. You Ilya would know that the one with black hair is Tenchi.
Got it.
May I try to pick up the sword?
Go for it.
She'll take the pistols and the picture.
And by the way,
You pick up the sword, and it's a lot heavier than a normal sword. But as you look at it more, you see that it has a shotgun barrel attached to it. and a red ribbon on the end of the hilt. A long red ribbon.
Everywhere.
She's got the 2 pistols and the picture.
What is it called?
Got
For lack
it.
of a better term, metal
Would there
used
be
for
a
opening through.
a sheath on it?
No sheath, just the sword.
Hey Tenchi, you there?
And I think I got a lock.
I think it's best we give this information towards Tenchi once we return.
Yeah. Though this...
Alright, I'm picking up something from inside the
So I'm gonna put this in a safe place.
somewhat buried inside of the
I'll hold on to the sword for the
Go for
time
it.
being.
I've got the pistols in my pack. Yeah.
Got a ping. Over into the ship now.
Noted. Alright. We can come back for the rest of this later.
As you guys walk through here, the ping stops as the path is already clear enough, but you see that this tunnel is actually the inside of one of the main engines of the ship, but somehow, some way, makeshifted into some kind of escape tunnel. As you see, the auxiliary port up ahead is disconnected entirely. It leads down into a small dip.
Shall we?
Indeed.
Hello? Is someone there? It hurt. I'm a survivor of the ship. I'm here. Someone.
Silver.
You all see a Sky Patrol soldier
Scanning.
sitting there.
Any
You
anomalies?
scan and you detect a minor anomaly, but that is because of the fact of its voice. Perhaps the voice modulator is broken. You can't really tell. But you can see that the body is mangled. The same damages that you saw from the bodies out ahead.
With Ilya's passive, can she detect if this is a synth or if this is biological?
This is a biological being with, obviously enough, since it is Sky Patrol, you can see some augmented parts, but nevertheless, biological.
Noted. Anything else that she can see, at least from up here, or sense or detect?
You all see, actually, from up there, a plethora of different parts of modules and terminals. A lot of debris that fills this room with a singular terminal right in the middle. And the unfortunate soldier here being crushed by more of the debris.
Watch my pack.
Okay.
Identify yourself.
Upon inspection, Ilya, you see the terminal right in front of you, noted by my hands here. It is right here.
Noted.
And you can see a specific type of slot right here for some kind of cylindrical device.
Okay. As she's getting closer to the individual, is there anything out of the ordinary that she sees?
You see that this body in specific is strangely less damaged than the rest, but it still carries the same exact lacerations and other slash wounds that the corpses outside had. But you can tell that it's... something just isn't right. Something is meddling with the body of this thing. As it speaks out again, you can hear all too well the voice is altered. Something is manipulating it.
Who are
Ilya,
you?
your instincts end up getting the better of you as it sends a small chill down your spine. The voice seems... it's not normal.
They're coming.
Who?
Going good down there? Silly?
The lot of you can hear some pitter-patter around and whatnot. Some things lurking about as you hear something jump from one ledge to another. And you also begin to hear something digging underground.
Eureka, console,
And-
now. She's gonna headshot the corpse.
Silver.
You guys hear the digging become closer as something seems to be on its way.
Eyes up!
Console later. Careful the console.
Understood. I did not want this to be the case.
Ground. Yep, there they are.
You're back. Eureka, into the system, now! Yeah.
Punch to the side.
I'm shooting
Electrical discharge. Yeah. Yeah.
Of star charts and locations running out. When you access the data, it opens up into a specific set of files. This file in specific happens to match with the star chart that you found
Eyes up.
prior, in which, when it comes to the actual order, the evacuation order that was found earlier, you see that it also corresponds with a specific type of order when it comes to safeguarding this info away from Silver Union in specific. And when you see this actually ends up adding into the whole...
Protect Eureka at all
as
costs.
what it says in quotations. It seems as though the Silver Union had ended up wanting to look for these different types of locations in the first place to invade. It's something worlds that are disconnected from the one that we're in now. The load will be done soon enough.
Hi there.
You're about another minute or so.
Don't even hand me anything.
I wasn't even going to. God, really quick.
I'm here.
Electrocuting from above.
Small invisibility hologram over Eureka so she can do her work.
Fair enough. With a 19. Usagi, you are perfectly cloaked as you are accessing this data, making it far easier.
There we go.
Usagi, upon the final parts of the download, you end up unveiling another secret file that was hidden within. It's sort of warning message from the Sky Patrol to the other Silvercore mercenaries. It was basically
Into your head.
form of evidence stating that the
Fucking hell.
you uncover a Ganex report when it comes
Silas!
to the ship's whereabouts.
Skyward!
When it comes down to it, you end
Skyward?
up seeing
Okay,
that
buddies.
the Ganex
you guys
themselves are the ones responsible for the ship crashing down.
Fuck, that hurts.
Last Ganex falls down, the oozing, discolored blood trails down into the snow and sinks in. But you don't hear anything as of you don't hear anything else after that. However, with your senses, you all do happen to hear a small howl in the wind. It's very distant, but nevertheless.
That's problematic.
Moving on with Usagi.
Fuck.
That report warning
Here, hold on, I got
wound
you.
up uncovering a file.
Go.
A third.
One medical knowledge.
This file
And
happens to be a video
temporary
file, but it's
stitch
corrupted.
it up.
No audio. Just the video release.
And that should be good.
Thank you.
No problem. Anything stitched
Eureka,
up?
progress report, now.
You have all of the data downloaded in
Scratches and
5,
whatnot, but one of them took a good bite off my
3,
wing.
2,
This one.
Gotcha.
1.
Let's try
Data
and
successfully
stitch this up as good
downloaded
as I
and
can.
installed into the codex.
And goes up, stitching it up. And right here. So, and there we go. And you're good.
Thank you.
No problem.
Can someone explain to me what the fuck was that?
Ganex. Swarm of them.
Shit. We're gonna send an extraction shuttle as soon as we can. Apparently we're dealing with shit on our own over here on this side. Something's jamming.
Noted. Ganex can confirm Ganex is probably what was resulting in at least the destruction and killing of the crew of the ship. How much of that was with the Silver Union, I'm not entirely sure. However, I don't know how. We don't have confirmation as to what downed the ship. We just know what killed the remainder of the crew.
Got it.
Good?
We'll be on our way soon. For now, find a safe extraction zone. That place inside the ship is not gonna be good for you. They're being held up in.
Relay station, now. Let's go.
Yep. Fine.
Keep moving, keep moving. Silas, get these two. Rooftop, now.
Okay.
If you're
hold
able
on.
to.
Oh, God. Okay, give me a second. I got stations.
Go.
So, upon looking through this door here
Mhm.
and whatnot, you happen to see that this place has been completely, destroyed, and there is nothing but debris being held up inside, and alongside a strong smell of the bodies. But nevertheless,
Any viability that she
However-
could see, like, inside for, like, in terms of structural integrity or, like, anything of use in there?
this thing, it looks like it's gonna collapse if it takes any kind of damage or infiltration.
Got it.
However, you guys also end up hearing a bit of a screeching howl, to which then you know that they are going to be coming.
Rooftop. Would it be, is it more so, like, the structural integrity of, like, the door, or is it, like, the building as a whole?
It's the whole building.
Noted.
It's
Okay.
the whole building. Yeah, like this building is going to collapse the second
We don't
you
have a
try
choice,
to use
Silas.
it as any kind of fortification.
No, we can't use this. We can't use this. This is unsound. This is unsound.
Multiple dots.
Get her down. We can't use this. Whoa, heyo.
Misfire.
They're gonna be coming soon. Get ready.
Eyes up. This building is unsound. Defensive positions. Let's go. Watch your backs. Use whatever you've got. And we're holding out until Ace gets that shuttle here. Uh-oh. Damn. That's unfortunate.
How unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Eyes up. Contacts.
Incoming. We got.
Yep,
We got.
going. Oh jeez, they look nasty.
Just be careful of my magics, yeah?
Yep, will do.
Hey, just as an update. The bigger one, it's an E-Class class. That thing can lead the other ones in the ponds. It knows how to hunt well. They're gonna be smarter.
Take the big guy out first, then. Noted.
Yep, yep. Oh shit.
From behind, above. These guys are smarter, that's why. Silas, Eureka is your priority of defending. Where is it? Thank you. There we go.
Oh shit, come on.
First off, you see that those claws on that E-Quest class scan next to your left is very sharp.
Into your sides. Where are the other two? Ah!
Silas is over there. I don't see. More names.
I see the Yoko on top of the crate. Where's the other girl?
There you go.
From above! Into your backs. Ah.
Heavy slam to the top.
Into your back legs.
Oh, a big one.
Yeah, that's an E-Quest. Regroup with the others. Come on, behind you. To your sides. Come on, keep moving. You're back.
And back to the head.
Eureka, you're right. And you're back. Yeah. Give me cover. I'm gonna charge something big for this fucker.
Let me target crack it then. As well.
$30 seconds. Cover me. Yeah.
Be ready when you are. Put a lead on it.
Yeah.
Truffles, you are shot straight through with that arrow, temporarily immobilizing you.
Behind.
Seer, this is interrupting your time by a lot.
Silas, buy me space and cover with Rita.
I got you.
Eureka, behind you!
Seer, you're supposed to fight leg.
Into your neck. And you're getting electrocuted as you're grabbing her. Enough of this. Silas, there's something else here. There's something hidden here.
I can feel it. Yeah, my one it's up freaking.
What do you mean there's something heading in?
I can feel a pulse. I can feel a pulse.
Right, let me patch you up.
We got him more coming.
In there. Alright. Let me help you
Fucking
up.
swarms.
Let me patch you up really quick.
I'll keep them at bay for now. Y'all need to recover as much as you can.
New one on the field.
Extraction shuttle's on its way. But we're dealing with some mechanics on our own. Something flew onto the fucking ship.
What?
Yeah, I know.
This is gonna be a botch job, but
We got a lot of them down here, Ace. And I do mean a lot.
Use a stim pack.
I'm sensing something wrong with deep underground.
Right?
We do. We can deploy her if need be.
Ace, ETA.
I would say 2 minutes. Try to hold out until then.
Noted.
oh,
Silvercore, give these fuckers hell. Let's go.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah. Electrocuting your sides? And your sides? Regroup! Cover corners!
It's kind of hard when I don't have any ammo left.
kind of ammo do you need?
Any ammunition will do for now.
Takes the 2 spare mags. Take. Behind you. Yeah. Yeah. Stagger shots.
As you guys are all fighting here and taking care of the rest of the Ganix, you guys see a small flare of light in the sky, notably a drop pod. This drop pod is being sent down, touching down to the ground in 3, 2,
Into your heads. Okay.
Into the bag.
Ah, fucking hell.
Being burned. Each slash burns.
Oh, hey, sis. Hey, sis. Welcome to the party. Liz is here. Into your head. Into your sides. Silas, regroup with the others. Let's go. Sis.
Yeah.
Charge me.
Oh, you need patching?
Got it.
Silas, cover me. Luna, get back here.
Yes.
You're at the charge.
Get him. Go.
You will see Persona begin to get mauled by the Ganix.
Yeah.
Swarm.
Get back.
Alright, go over here. Back you up. Oh. Cover me. I need to patch up Luna. Alright. Cover the arm and chest. And it's gonna be good until we get to the ship. Ilya, injuries.
Fine, I'm just exhausted from that. Give me a minute.
Alright. You're good.
Injury-wise, you can cut me. Yeah, I've got cuts. Legs, inside.
Start patching it up.
For those who can hear me, you guys see that the Ganix that had dug underground escaped. As you see that
Good
Equus
now.
class on high alert. Something caught his attention as it frantically looks around in a
Alright.
panicked motion. And when this does
Oh,
happen, you
fuck.
see it haul ass away. As you all begin to feel the ground rumble.
Ace, where are you? Now.
We need to get going now.
I am currently dealing with a giant fucking worm at the moment.
Yeah, well, there's something big coming because it just an Equest just ran off.
What?
An Equest literally just ran off.
Fuck. Wait. Shit. Move! Move from that position! Now!
Move it. Back.
Holy shit.
Oh, cow.
That is no longer an Equest. Keep moving. Stay together. Over here. Moving this way.
Drone down to that area. Covering that building.
It's underground.
What's left of it? Great. If we head over there, we could probably
We need an open clearing, though, for the airship. Watch your backs.
Yep, don't fall in the water. Oh god.
Oh, I hate this. Whew. Oh yeah, I can.
That thing has a lot of heat coming from it.
Yeah, I can feel it. Careful, sis. Whew.
Why is there a fucking collider right here?
'Cause there is. Liz is charging. Get out of the way. Liz is charging. Give her space. Watch the crossfire. Oof.
Alright, quickly. Doesn't go anywhere.
Fucker.
Pulls you back. Come on, sis. Come on. Charge.
Oh, God. Yep. That thing's fucking hurts.
Yeah, no shit, it does.
Like a bitch.
Let's dual charge this
Interrupted me
shit.
completely. Whoa. We gotta move.
Yeah, we do.
Care what?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Just keep the charge.
Fucking die.
Fucking die. Cloak, now.
Your attack seems to have dazed you.
Silence, press the attack, now.
Going underground again.
Where the fuck is Ace? Eureka, watch your ground. Yep.
Bitch. So to both of the sisters, you both feel that heat to pierce your flesh and it immediately cauterizes.
Ah ha ha.
Don't you dare!
Pulse.
Okay.
Where the fuck is Ace? Look out!
I got bad news. I can't fly no more since my wings been stretched.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Players, do you ever know? For those who are on the ice, you starting to feel that it's starting to crack rapidly.
Fuck. Get off the ice! Get off the ice!
We need to move.
Yeah, probably.
Slow movements.
Yeah.
Fire!
I probably got maybe 1 or 2 left of me. I can deal with that.
You should really calm down.
For now, let's.
If you keep going, you won't be able to move.
Yeah.
Never mind, it's...
Okay.
And you. That's your limit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look out!
Oh, you fool! My fucking face.
Yo, this is Tenchi! What are you guys doing?
Where the fuck are you?
Patience here!
Where?
Stay off the ice, stay off the ice, Johnny.
Move! Get to the airship.
Head back towards them, we'll pick you up.
Got it! You heard him. Get the fuck out of here. Move! Yes, get to the extraction point now. Move. Go, go. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Where the fuck? There it is. There it is. Oh shit.
Hi.
As you get past this point, you all hop on the airship and you'll all take off.
Fucking hell.
Yay. Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god, that fucking worm.
On the airship, you see that the worm retreats back into the ice.
Ugh. Fuck you, you damn worm.
As the fucking lake collapses.
Alright. We need to check
the fuck up, Truffles.
Alright, who needs quick medical?
I think every single one of us does.
I think every single one of us.
Yup.
Alright. leave it.
We pop in the airship map or no?
More proper medical
You
lab,
guys-
see what-
Hi, hello.
Fuck.
Hello, you're breaking up.
Alright, we're good. I managed to find out why it was so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Took me a second to breathe.
You too.
Ow.
I can't focus like this. Just get on the shuttle.
Already there.
Let's go.
Yippee.
What the actual gaggle fuck?
We just got thrown into the blender. That's what happened to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which again, what
You
the
survived!
gaggle fuck?
Congratulations!
Ow.
I nearly got my fucking wing cut off, you fuck.
Alright, so my adrenaline went through the
You
roof.
guys ran into Ganex, cool.
Ow.
What?
Ow!
So, I'll have you guys know that everything that happened was by chance, by the way. It was rolled for, at least me personally, and this was a surprise that I'm letting the other DMs know. However, it did follow through with the rest of what happened, the recovery of the data, everything else that you managed to shamble through, alongside the way that the Ganex ended up working out was all part of the plan. However, Herman, as we started calling him,
Oh my
Herman
God.
the Worman was a bit much of a surprise. So I would like to before we get into this small after scene.
Alright, we're killing Liz.
Wrong one, woman.
You know what? Fuck it, we're killing both of them. It's fine. If I can't decide which one is which, we're just killing both of them.
Bro, the other kills the
We'll
other
just
twin,
kill the
bro, that's crazy.
ghost.
But anyways, as we're getting into this other, there's a small little after scene. I would like all of you to follow me, please.
Wow.
Over yonder.
Oh god. My ass got kicked on
Did someone
both
say
ends.
alcohol?
I would like you guys. I'm gonna.
That
click this
sounds-
button,
did I
and
hear
everyone come down
alcoholism?
here, please.
Ooh, it's all. Where am I?
Yeah, for those who are on the mission.
Yeah, those
you're
who
over
just
there.
got into the shuttle, I would like you guys to start in here, as there is a bit of a detailed description in which you guys would get when you enter through. Also, as a thing, this is also going to be a bit of a warning for future missions and whatnot when it comes to the versatility of your classes and whatnot. The reason why you guys took as much damage as you did is, well, I mean, well, because of the classes. However, just understand that it wasn't on purpose or anything like that. It was only followed through the protocol. But I will not lie.
Gotcha.
And this is just my own personal note. Some of you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm gonna be fat real.
Who was in the wrong place then?
Christona, a lot.
Yeah, that one I'm aware of.
Yeah.
That one I'm aware of.
Jumped so many times.
For Seer and Veer,
Yeah.
for the both of you at one point near the second half of that fight,
Yeah.
you guys got clocked in. It was.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, cause you
Oh, yeah.
fucking beelined
Fucking
us.
hurt.
You fucking beelined us.
Me, out of curiosity.
Hello? What?
What about me out of curiosity?
Your wings are hurt and very sore, very much.
No,
because
no,
not.
No, he means position wise.
Positioning.
Positioning?
Yeah.
You were good.
You seem pretty good today.
Yeah, you were all right. You were actually pretty good this mission and whatnot. You know, had it not been for a giant flying worm, you know. But nevertheless, if you guys are ready, we may start this as soon as possible.
Yeah, the worm kind of fucked everything over.
Oh yeah, I should
Okay, we're
mention.
gonna wait for Ari.
Can I be ready before we get started? I just need to go make dinner real quick, then get a shower, then
Shut
I
the
need to play
fuck
a
up.
few games.
Hold on, bro.
Wait. It is.
What? I'm only doing what Gren does.
I hate you. Shut up.
Wow. Ari, go get your girl and get in here.
Damn.
There is one more thing I need to do real quick. It's for it's for Seer and Kristoff, knowing that they picked up the sword.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Kristoff has the sword. I have the two pistols and the picture. Yeah, I had the pistols and the picture. Kristoff has the sword.
Yeah.
Also, something that
just waiting for the model.
something that I will take of note, in which the hell was that? Sorry, I saw like an image in my face just now from Mercury's HUD. But anyways, something to take of note, when you guys got into the shuttle, you guys would have seen a crate full of these strange looking spheres that are brimming with core energy and whatnot. These spheres are Ganex cores, from what you all can see and whatnot. So, each and every one of you, I will, let me actually roll dice for this real quick.
Do you want to do this now or do you want to do this afterwards?
It'll be quick. I'll get this out of the way quick and whatnot. Trust. So, just as a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Seer, you get one oh fuck, I almost gave you the wrong class. You get one Equest core. No! You get one Equest core.
Man.
Seer.
Wait a minute.
You get, you do indeed get a Equest core of your own. Cryo. You get You also happen to get a couple of Grex class Ganex cores. You get a couple of Grex class Ganex cores as well. Kristoff, rolling for you.
My lighting. Wow.
You only get one.
Is it just me or my lighting
Ganex
different?
core.
Is it just me or my lighting different?
Because with a roll of a 7,
In the mirror, it's gonna be
get multiple.
because mine is
but
black
the only
completely.
Thing is, one of them is guaranteed to only be intact, and with a 7, sadly, the ones
Don't worry,
that
you
you
look
also,
fine.
you get are not intact to use.
It's a Grex core.
It is the first stage. It is the swarm class.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was the little fuckers that we were dealing with.
Why the fuck you petting me?
Yeah, the
with an 11,
dogs.
you also only get one Grex class core, so be sure to take note of that. So,
Yeah,
Equest,
Bellaton? Okay, yeah. I'm running it down, I'm adding it to my sheet. We're good.
So, Equest, 2 Grex, I believe 2 Grex, 1 Grex, 1 Grex. So, you guys get those acclimated cores, and they will be added to your core level as a means of going about the way that we rank up in this place. So, you know.
We can discuss that. Yeah, we'll discuss that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I can't wait to get
Yeah.
I can't wait to get snarked by Merc. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, anyway.
Damn.
Kristoff,
Every time.
and for Seer,
Yeah.
you picked up the 2 pistols.
And
you
the
picked up
picture.
the sword. You'll know exactly where this is from. And the picture.
I have the picture.
But, obviously, I gotta freaking...
Oh!
These are the
Hi,
pistols,
Samira.
obviously.
Loading.
Hi, Samira.
Loading. Loading.
And this is the sword you got, Kristoff.
There you are.
It's Samira. Yeah, it's Samira's weapons.
Oh, I
Find out in character. That's all I'm telling you. If you show her the sword, that all depends on her.
Dang. What the fuck? We're already in jail.
Alright, well, if this is the case, I want my Silvercores to be upstairs, please.
I hate going upstairs.
Alright, I'm laying down.
Yeah, you guys can
Says, come here.
You guys can feel free to lay down or stand or sit. As we're gonna
I'm laying down just as a comedic.
Stand up, sit, and stand.
Yeah.
Sit down, sit, and stand on that.
I'm standing.
We got music, I'm assuming, or no?
No music needed.
Probably not.
All right, let me pull up my tunes then. Give me a second.
Yeah, you can pull up some tunes for yourself.
Yeah.
This is gonna be just a general after scene, anyways.
Perfect.
I
So,
forgot.
with that being said, as you guys get your music ready, shut up there! No.
Stop being goofs.
Well,
Impossible.
I will throw the. Anyway, alright, so with that being said, the synopsis is as follows. Upon the small little evacuation shuttle docking with Ace's ship, it was a very fast flight, but a comfortable flight. And yes, Cryo, you will have the availability to look over them mostly. And I do emphasize on mostly. You will not be able to give everything or heal everything all in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
I will say that much.
Yeah, I know.
But nevertheless, the shuttle has landed and docked, and you will all be transported into the ship. RP cards up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, fucking hell. Are you red?
Guys' injuries.
It fucking hurts, sis.
Yeah. Yeah. It does. A lot.
It's look good. Ilya, definitely need more medical attention.
You see several gash marks, bite marks, and at least 2 to 3 from cauterized.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Check for Silas.
Jump by Ganix. Also, hi.
Hi.
Hi, lovebirds.
Giant worms suck.
I guess the Ganix too, but
Intentionally, we're just playing Space Invaders up here.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah. We had to deal with a giant fucking worm that can burrow through ice with a heated fucking horn.
Hi, Ace.
Definitely need medical.
Hi.
Make yourselves useful. Pick them up. Let's go.
A lot of you need medical.
Yeah.
No shit.
you get the twins.
Come on.
He'll be alright. Come on.
Hi.
Put you on my shoulder.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll just pick you up
We're going.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
If you had to fight a giant worm, yeah, it hurts a lot.
That's what
Giant
you're
worm with a superheated fucking horn.
Yup.
Thank God I didn't have to fight that.
No, it was very, very aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Something down on the table.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking info we gotta sift through just now.
Yep. Yup.
Okay. Put you one right here and the other one right there.
Oh, on the table or in the chair?
Gun sword.
On the chair. I'm not putting it on the table. I just
Oh.
cleaned this.
Oh. I don't make sure. Yeah.
Picture
I
of
was cleaning up the ship while I was playing Space Invaders.
Lucky you.
Space Invaders, I was fighting my ass off.
Did you at least get the high score, Tenchi?
also there was
Yeah.
I guess
Please tell me you did.
No, if you can go the highest
Yeah,
score of how many
that's-
Ganix I killed, then no.
This is everyone accounted for. Good.
Yeah.
Just give me a second.
Thanks for showing up.
No problem. That's
Okay,
what
well,
I
you-
have to
you-
do.
You explain. What happened?
Went to investigate the downed crash ship. Wow, I just said that no.
Actually, wait.
Fucking backwards. Holy shit.
You guys got it?
Eureka has it. We were down. Came across an outpost.
Damage from all the fighting.
A mix of the fighters as well as Union. Dead.
We also ended up finding this revolver sword as well as two pistols within a crate.
That's got it.
Can I see that sword real quick?
Go
While that's jumping ahead, we found that the soldiers on both sides were basically killed by gunfire and then had their throats basically torn out by something. We
More
did some
than
detecting around.
Lovejoy.
Did some detecting around, and
Come here, come on.
found the codex canister, which Eureka took over, as well as some storage containers which we opened up. Inside, we found that sword, 2 pistols, and this. Tenchi, I believe that's a picture of you and your sister. It is not, like, there's no blood or anything on it. It's perfectly in perfect condition.
It's all fucked up. Grab this chair and drag it over.
That's Scarlet, alright.
Additionally, one of the crew members had a PDA on it. Basically, last orders were to evacuate, but also prior orders were to escort the data on that ship to us directly. It was an escort mission. That was when we discovered that there was tunnels underneath the ice and rock under the outpost, but there was nothing nearby at the time, very far away.
Speaking of, apparently it wasn't a colony after all. From what I saw after the scans had put through, that was the territory of a Bellator class.
No, of course.
Lovely.
Strongest.
Yeah, and it hurt
There
like a
wasn't any way
bitch.
You guys were gonna. Yeah. I'm glad that we sent that loose. Alongside, got you out of there as soon as possible, because Bellator's.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Just by themselves.
Yeah, no, they hurt. We went into the downed airship, found the terminal, but while we were there, we found a corpse. A corpse that was being puppeted.
Some cauterized, mostly cauterized. Shit.
Yeah, it was trying to call for help, but the voice, everything about it was off completely.
Mimicry.
Yes.
Here we go.
Basically, it gave us the whole thing, and like the last thing it said was, "They're coming." That's when I put a bullet into the brain of whatever that thing was, and then all hell broke loose. Basically got swarmed by Greg's class. Meanwhile, Eureka started working on extracting the data. We covered her, and then started getting up to EQuest class.
That's how it usually goes. Whenever there's swarm class, there's always EQuest class to follow suit behind alongside.
Indeed.
But a Bellator, that wasn't supposed to fucking be there.
Oh, the Bellator was very far away, and it came back.
It's probably from. Well, I think I know why. Upon discovery of all of the energy that was actually being fluctuated around, when I scanned the traces of the direction, it was stemming from the ship. And I believe the codex of the video file can explain. If you want, I'll play it out.
What's up?
It doesn't have the audio, but
Need
you
to
know.
get to the rest of them.
What I can do for you.
Here.
You're just gonna
You
see a
guys can
lot
see
of
much.
gashes.
You
You're gonna
guys
see
are
bite
gonna
marks.
see,
You're gonna see
click on the
a
codex
couple
and it
cauterized
sends a
wounds
small
from the
little
arm, but
plethora of
yeah,
holograms
not a lot of it is.
across the
Got that
table,
disinfect those.
lift up, and it
Small
turns
hurt.
into some kind of large screen on both sides, so you guys watch the video feed.
Bring alcohol.
And when she does
Yeah, here
play
we
the
go.
feed, you guys end up seeing a the video feed from the actual the control room itself. As it seems normal. You see people walking by, working from terminal to terminal, communication
Legs.
devices being used here and there. As you see Scarlet and her crew and whatnot, just going about the normalcies of how a normal ship would go with its crew. However, from upon further inspection as the screen plays out, you all end up seeing that some of the operatives attending to the terminals become concerned. The concern turns to worry. Worry turns into panic as you all see red blaring lights in the screen begin to flash in terms of some kind of alarm. As you see a plethora of doors being opened and broken into by Silver Union members and soldiers. However, Around a few minutes into the video feed, you end up seeing some kind of another alert appear on one of the dormant or abandoned terminals, something that was not being aware of by the rest of the crew. As you see the two forces fighting, you end up seeing some of the video feed begin to become static and shake. And when you watch closely, you see that same flaming hot spike from the Bellator class Ganex strike right through the middle of the room, like a missile being shot from underneath, indicating proof between how the ship ended up crashing in the first place. To which then you end up seeing some of the static in the video begin to actually flicker and be heard. And for those who have keen hearing, you can actually manage to hear what comes through, and what you hear is unpleasant. You hear a mixture of screeches, claws slashing about, metal being broken and pried open. You hear the roar of the Bellator class Ganex begin to rumble, as you also hear the panicked voices of everyone trying to fend for themselves. And that very soldier that you saw the throats, you see him in the feed defending himself alongside, even after the ship seems to have sort of stalled and crashed and slid on the ice, as you see one of the small Grex class Ganex leap onto them and quite literally open up their jaw like a split and grab onto their throat as it begins to chew and eat its way inside into his body. As horrific as the scene goes through, you all see a sort of rumble, a huge rumble, until connection lost. And Ace clicked on the button again, stopping the feed.
Fucking hell. This is gonna hurt my tail because my screens are sensitive. 3, 2, 1.
One hole she got herself into, but
there we go.
Still.
And which ring needs readjusting?
Wonderful.
From what I can see on the rest of the data,
Aside.
You just see him go back to his wing, and he just readjusted himself.
These are star charts, but not star charts that we can recognize. Whoa. Not any star charts that we can recognize. These are different worlds, different names. The info that they were trying to get to us was locations. Places that the Silver Union were trying to invade.
Lovely.
Who knows if they're already there or not.
Gotcha.
With all this info, this still doesn't prove that Scarlet's KIA.
Yeah.
We didn't find her body.
Ganex tend to leave no bodies behind, but there must have been a reason as to why they left at least a few.
My question is, why don't her primary weapons be in her own locker room?
That's what I want to know. Alongside of a
It's
picture.
probably because of the evacuation order.
Could be.
If I can make up some kind of a hypothesis, they were trying to get out in a hurry. They didn't expect a ballistic missile of a heat knife to cut straight through that ship like hot butter. That's probably why. The cargo, when I saw it through your eyes, it was scattered about and destroyed, right?
Yeah. A couple were intact, and that's where I found her weapons. Speaking of which, Tenchi. Catch. She's gonna throw one pistol first. And the other one.
Wow. Well, you guys were handling that. Apparently some other flying Ganex was trying to infiltrate onto the ship. It's nothing that we recognized before, but it proved to just be an Equus class alongside a huge swarm. So we had to deal with that.
Gotcha.
I had to throw that one into an escape pod so that they can actually reach you. I'm very sorry about that. And then, of course, we had to actually send the shuttle down remotely from here, so... We should have gone down there with you, I'm not gonna lie. Pisses me off.
Don't blame yourself on that one, Ace. You couldn't have known. We couldn't have known.
I know. But, from what I can also know, apparently, the reason why the Ganex ended up swarming there a second time is because of the energy that flowed. All the core energy that was in the residue. If you guys remember, I think you saw some kind of burrow or hole.
We both
in the
did,
ground,
yeah.
right?
We both did.
Yeah.
And more than likely it was caused by that worm.
Yeah.
The overhead scan shows that there was some kind of migration route with that Bellator. We can't exactly explain why, but Those
Were you-
mazes down there, like I said before, is its territory. But because of the energy that it was outputting alongside the energy coming from the ship explains why you guys were swarmed out.
Do you know which direction those mazes led? More than likely I might know, since it was
Here.
outside the walls.
Here, Ace, sending you the patterns of the layout of the maze, that at least that she was able to get.
Gotcha.
The reason why I say that is because I used to grow up outside the walls.
From what I can see, it stems in all different directions, but it also hails from the north. Probably towards... I can't tell. It goes down and north, and down as in into the ground.
If I may
This shit runs
examine.
deep. Go ahead.
What would Silas be able to read from the maze patterns? And would any of the maze patterns, especially going north, be familiar to him?
Silas would end up seeing that the migration route of this Bellator class Ganex happens to be an empath between hunting grounds and nesting grounds, because when you see up north, you see that it is more circular and formal and actually like neat per se, whereas when you go down south towards where you guys were, when you see upon the map, you see that the maze is sporadic, rigid, and frantic. Specifically a clue towards hunting grounds or some kind of place that it normally uses to play around, I guess you can say.
So it would most of the stuff that Silas would recognize is mostly nesting grounds and migration paths.
Yeah, nesting grounds, migration paths, and hunting grounds.
Gotcha. These all really do seem familiar enough. Most of these paths are migration and hunting grounds, which, if I were to make an assumption, we were in one of its hunting grounds to begin with. In other parts, thankfully, we were not near a nest. That would have been the worst case scenario.
Normally, a Bellator class would only end up abandoning its nest, but if that shit... Oh. To read you guys up on how Bellators work, they're nomads. Isolated nomads. They're meant to always be alone, and they gain their strength from having to defend themselves from any types of threat, alongside other Ganex. In fact, I'm surprised that Bellator wasn't actually actively hunting the Ganex that was assaulting you guys. It probably took your guys' core energy as more better output. Basically, better food.
Oh, the Equus that was there fucking bolted.
Exactly.
That's technically what they tend to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't help the
is-
fact that one. Well, sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good.
It doesn't
Continue.
help that about 1/4 of us within the team are Ganex inflicted.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't matter, sometimes it does. Ganex are finicky to handle, especially with how smart they become. Bellators are more intelligent than Equus. Regina, more than Bellator, so on and so forth.
Yup.
Well, from what we can tell from this data, you guys did good. So, mission success. And you guys got a couple cores to boot, recovered from the shuttle that me managed to send through. So, that'll be good. It also replenishes your energy if need be. Keep that in mind. So just to review, apparently from what we see here, you two, listen to this. From what we can see, the unions are trying to actually, well, they already have the tech to actually move around from one world to another, but apparently these places are specific. Don't know why, but if we tend to find out, we're gonna have to pick up our pace. But now that the Ganex are being active, we have to be careful now, which pisses me off. If it's already one threat that we have to take care of.
I mean, the Galax has
I'll
always
send you
been
guys
active,
full
but
copies
yeah.
of the data later. Well, yeah, but
I know what you mean.
not to this degree.
Yeah.
A Bellator, let alone a small swarm, isn't supposed to be there. The energy may have, you know, attracted them, I guess, but...
Something doesn't
normal.
sit right.
Yeah.
If I may, I could possibly figure out something within this Bellator path, and maybe we could find different precautions in order to avoid this. But that's my
If
advice.
we intend to recover anything else from the ship, seeing as it still seems to be mostly intact, at least on the inside, sooner or later we're gonna have to take that fucker out.
Yep. Gonna be a bit too. That ice was melting. So.
Yeah. But we're gonna wait on that. Especially, you're not gonna be doing it alone either. Hopefully some of us will actually be there to help you guys out, because if anything, the abnormal reactions from the Bellator, having it have a nesting ground and keeping it to a recluse space, it shows signs of a command effect, if you will.
Do you think it might
You
be
see,
close
the
to
only
evolving
Ganax-
upward?
I don't know. Maybe. But if anything, if it has anything that has to do with a nest, it sure as hell this might be close. God forbid that thing has its eggs hatch and it ends up evolving.
More than likely becoming an alpha at the very end.
Even worse, a Regina class.
Yep.
One that can actually specifically command using pheromones and high frequency waves. That, alongside being able to actually buff their allies and their troops, per se. And the addition of actually producing a constant amount of, well, both Equus and Grex class. So basically, a queen rules her kingdom and she has her troops to follow through.
Yep. Not
We'll
good.
get it set down straight. We'll be heading back to our own world soon enough, by the way. So strap in and recover, yeah?
I'm gonna need someone to take a look at my body, especially because I'm pretty sure some of my wonderful little leftovers in my body got nicked, and I need to make sure that they're not permanently damaged.
I'll have Soma look you over then.
Please.
I might need someone else to double check my wings because I got nicked a few times when I was flying.
I could check up on
Yeah.
that for you. Don't worry.
Thank
You might want to
What
be
about
there
you
for that
guys?
too, Ace. So. On my
I got
stuff.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, take the time to recover.
Mm.
This was not supposed to fucking happen. But hey. It's just the shit that we have to go through every day, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Gotta get some
Alright, well.
cores purified too. So.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll take over.
Ace, mind if I keep
What's up?
the layout for the
Go ahead.
for
I'll be sending copies of all the data that we extracted to the rest of the Silvers alongside. You guys can have access to open them and freely look through them as you please, aka...
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna go sit in
yeah.
the fucking pilot seat and take a nap.
Well, before you go, you remember that beacon that we left back at the house for recruitment?
Yeah.
We got another stash. More people want to come in.
Good to hear.
Fun.
Okay. Okay.
If
All
this
right.
means anything, then we'll be able to actually send more people instead of just 5. I know we can handle shit like that, but this was supposed to be an easy-ass mission. I'm not gonna... I am not gonna have this on this fucking permanent record. You guys take
All right.
care. And if anything, just let me know.
Yeah.
We'll handle the rest. Alright. So, in the meantime, while we're waiting for Dr. Someone to come back for her business, all of y'all will be paid 10,000 credits each.
Cheers.
Your injuries will be solidified once Soma gets each of you individually. Don't know how long. It will take time. Remember, nothing's perfect, and our technology is not that high. So if you got major wounds, you're gonna be sitting out for a while. Okay, so I better not expect you any training, any combat, or using your hardware for the remainder of the time until you are 100% healed. You got that?
Yes, ma'am.
I will say this as well, because this happened back when we had a military academy, Silvercore Academy, actually. People would hide their wounds. Hide your wounds, it can cause you death, so don't do that to Soma, please.
I have no intention to. I have too much already inside my body that I can't do that with anyways. Not that I would want to.
Hey, Tenchi.
What?
Log off your fucking video games at my terminal.
I wasn't. Oh my fucking god.
I'm messing with you.
Torch was playing Space Invaders.
He wasn't playing Space Invaders.
Alright.
To be fair, she was the one that ended up shooting the flying Ganix off the ship. So.
Okay.
So technically,
well, okay, well, in the remainder of the time, each of you will also check on the cores that you have collected, for who knows, they might be major improvements to your core. The more you gather, the stronger you get. So later on, you'll be able to reach up to Silvercore just like the rest of us. So do keep in mind and do pay attention to what you have. If you don't, repeat
What
that
I
is?
said earlier about the Bellator, I say that when we do send a strike team, hopefully someone can claim that one too.
Got it.
Sounds good.
Okay. Also, while in the remainder of your training, once you're done with your healing, we are going to go through further training for most of you. This was supposed to be just, like I said, an easy mission, but I'd like to welcome to Silvercore. Every mission is not going to be easy, so make sure of that.
Yeah, Sis and I know that all too damn well even before this.
So each of you will be getting individual training depending on your skill. It will help you out on the battlefield, but as well as it will help you out when you're out there, and especially because since we're not always on missions, but we're also collecting data throughout the metaverse. So just use your skills wisely. Don't use it wildly. Okay. All right. Razor, I'll check you up in a bit. Okay. The rest of you, any questions?
I'm good.
Good on my
I
end.
got a question.
What?
They have their seatbelts on?
I hope they do.
Yeah, because we're about to exit jump in.
I got it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She's gone.
And as soon as Ace says 1, you all feel a lot of G-force. Only for a second. You guys good down there?
We're alive.
I think Liz took it a little bit harder than the rest of us, but we good.
I think I put on.
I think both me and Liz took it.
Just you.
I
think both me and Liz took it. The worst since my wing kinda got smushed again.
It's the seatbelt that, you know.
Okay. Well, if you got any other questions, once we land, you're all free to go. Make sure you report back once landed, okay?
Noted.
ETA, 15 minutes until landing.
All right, thank you, Ace.
Yep.
Feel free. You got one drink? We got drinks for you.
With that...
RP cards down, head asses.
It ain't even been
Mitch.
5 fucking seconds and you motherfuckers are already going at it.
You know what, just fucking white core, fucking die.
You don't have Wi-Fi, remember?
I know, but I can still hit you with that.
Real quick.
Ow, that's a flashbang, stop. That actually hurts, stop.
I know.
I would like to be after on Wicker Beast this entire time.
What's up? Guys,
Hold on. Sorry, give me a quick second, real quick, hold on. Oh, Cristona wants in again. Alright, there we go.
What the fuck is that?
It's a bubble.
Wait, hold
You don't
on.
like my bubble?
Wait a minute, hold on.
It's a bubble. I see that now, a bubble.
Empower the bubble. Empower the bubble. Empower.
Wait, hold on. I think I can do a like a.
You're a ship now.
Like
You're
a
UFO.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh god.
Man, what's
Yeah. All right. Anyways.
Can
you guys pull me back to normal? All right. There we go. All right. So, first off, I hope you guys enjoyed that mission.
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't too overwhelming. It was supposed to represent a swarm scenario.
Oh no. Yeah, it was good.
Understand. It won't be like that all the time. It won't be as overwhelming and whatnot. And I do hope that this was kind of my first time being a main DM and whatnot in terms of
good.
In Metaverse at least, because I've been a DM many times before, but
Mhm.
you know, this is my first time being a main DM, and I hope I did a good job from players and NPC alike. But regardless enough, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the mission. So, and Christoph, you had your hand raised.
I was just gonna give in my input, but it's fine.
I mean, I'm all ears.
What the fuck, Coachy? Okay, I'll see you there.
The way that the swarm definitely had put it out, put your fucking sword away when I'm trying to explain, motherfucker. The swarm definitely worked out pretty well, especially from what I've seen in definite packs, for fuck's sake. And even with the what was the knife head creature?
That was a Bellator class Ganex, aka Ice Worm.
Yo, thank you for gifting us up to Couchy.
I'm suspecting that that creature is at Apex.
I would definitely say, seeing as it seems to be a regional nomad and whatnot, and you will have, if you ever look into the files of it in character, yes, you will find out that it is known as a regional nomad instead of a normal nomad. A regional nomad differs with the fact that it has one space to have a sort of, like how you guys found out, nesting grounds alongside a migration path that leads to hunting grounds and whatnot. Basically, it keeps to its own region, whereas normal Bellator class would be worldwide. They decide to go anywhere and everywhere, and they adapt. So
my question was, or well, at least from what I asked, it was considered Apex, especially from the other Ganex swarms that were coming by, and as soon as they sensed it, they fled. So therefore, it was a Apex.
Yeah, so think of, I can point, there we go. So think of the Equus class that are right above the Grex class. Those would be the alphas to the Grex and whatnot, because you would always... you would always see a Equus being followed by a small group of Grex class and whatnot. You know, Bellators are always by themselves, as stated before. But in comparison to Equus and Bellators, they are both equal standing when it comes to alpha status. But obviously enough, the Bellator is more evolved, more stronger, as it has a more nomadic lifestyle, adapting to all dangers instead of just a few. So
now my question is, from Silas even hearing or seeing from these Ganex creatures, would he know this due to his experience inflicted by his Ganex
to an extent?
From his not his
Silver, is there anything else you need from me?
What the fuck?
No, actually, actually, let me answer this, and then I'll let you guys know an announcement real quick. I would say, to an extent. There are many pieces of data that even you wouldn't know despite it, because of the actual database that the Silvercores have, or the mercenaries have and whatnot. But I will say, yes, you do know this vaguely to an extent, and you understand that.
You come here, or whoever wants to hear this. Yeah.
Bellator, so. But with that, hold on. Oh, I was just gonna say. If you guys have anything or any other places that you wish to go to, you may do so now. And if you have places to be, I mean, shit. Hold on.
We need the. How do you want to do the rolls for the course?
Take me to the local Kmart.
No, the rolls have been done. You guys have the cores already. The ones
that's how they upgrade us.
Because you had more, but the reason why the rules are there is to determine which ones are actually intact and usable.
Okay, so we got intact ones then, correct?
Yeah, you have intact ones, and when it comes to infusing them,
you'll need to post the thing. You'll need to
Post
post
what
the doc of the numbers, because so people will know.
Oh, right. I got it. Well, I'll get that eventually. Yeah.
Lore so we can understand this RP a bit better, please.
Yes, exactly.
I want all the documents.
I shot you with air. Why did you be
Trust the process.
Yeah, you did.
And
there you go, 9 mil.
You're good.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the group. So.
Before you go, come here.
Actually, like reducing the ship back. Functional it's been going because I want to actually push out all of this. Stop touching. Stop. Let me go, please. I look like
I was one of them.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna touch it now. Alright, bet.
I was with you all.
Oh my
I was
god.
with you all doing that. I was caught in as backup.
There's been a lot of things that needs to be redone and rewritten.
I just got done watching Fairy Tail, so the Black Hole is literally next on my list.
Okay, cool.
Pain.
You'll like Yami. He's
Oh my god. It's a bitch.
You a bitch.
To be fair, we're all bitches.
True.
True.
Anyways,
You're
I
more
need
of a
to go
bitch.
NPC for another thing.
Oh, I know where you're going. I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
Something that Zachibi's doing for.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so I can't. Got it.
Anyways,
I mean,
I'll see you guys
anyone
later.
can go.
Yeah, if you sign up for, if you ask for NPC role, you can attend for that.
No, it's not that. I already had something that I wanted to try and get done after I was on RPing.
I'm probably gonna try and see about going on the hunt tonight.
Go do it
So,
now.
anyways,
Go do it now. Go do it now. Go do it now.
Turn that on, turn this off, do that, and then we do that. Hey Spino, question for you.
What is it, ceiling fan number 1?